In this lecture, we're going to open the project in Unity 3D. First of all, locate the file that's inside of the download tab of this lecture. It should be called Pixel Shooter Unity-star.zip. Okay, that's inside of all the files. Once you see that, just double click on it to unzip it. Okay, and then you will end up with a folder just like this one, and you'll have a bunch of files in it. Now, as of right now, if you don't know how to open a project, you just have to open Unity first. So make sure you go ahead and open Unity, locate it. If you're on the Mac, you just have to open the spotlight in the top right corner and tap Unity and just press enter. And if you're on a PC, you go to your program files and you'll find it there. All right. Now, this is the Unity splash screen. I want you to click on open and then locate the file. Mine is inside of the Unity project. And you need to locate the folder, not just the zip file, but the actual folder that we just unzipped. And do not drill down, just stay here and click on open. All right, so now it's going to load. It might take some time depending on which computer you have. And as you can see, this is straight into the game object. By the way, if you do not see what I have here, make sure you click on Project, Assets, and load the Scene-Iron Man. Double click on it and this will open it, all right? So make sure that's what you need to open. Now, what you see here, if you go to the scene, you'll see that it's basically just a whole background that's already created for you. All right, you can just look through it. Oh, and by the way, if you do not know how to handle Unity, you might have to go to one of my other courses that shows you how to do that. So I have a very beginning course that's called Begin Unity Programming. It has also all the UI, how to navigate through the UI and understand what are game objects and stuff like that. So make sure you get one of these courses before getting to this one. But the majority of people already have some knowledge about Unity. Even if it's introductory, that's just fine. Having said that, as you can see, these are graphics and elements. So within the environment variable in the hierarchy, as you can see, there's a bunch of roads and a bunch of grass blocks. All of these have been created with another course called the 3D Pixel Art courses. So that's where we got to create them. So don't worry about it. You're not going to have to create anything here. The stuff is already created for you. Having said that, there's also a vehicles here, as vehicles object, and within that object you have a bunch of vehicles. However, it's disabled right now. So if you just select it, the vehicles reappear, and then if you press play, you will see that they're moving. Now, go ahead and try by pressing play and see what's happening. The reason why the vehicles are not there yet is because we need to create a bunch of things before getting there, so that's why I have disabled it. Now, we have the environment. Feel free to just deselect it and see what happens, and as you can see, the environment disappears. Now, these already have a main camera that's created for you. It's an isometric camera, and you can see that right here because it says projection, orthographic, and then it has a rotation here. Now, don't worry about it, you don't have to recreate a camera, but feel free to play with it, play with the rotation and see what happens. Go to the game and feel free to play with the rotation and see how it goes, all right? Something else you need to know is that we also have one light. It has an intensity of 1, but feel free to make it more or less intense. It's up to you at this point. And we put a yellowish color looking, but feel free to do something more in the reddish area if that's something you prefer. But I will go with some kind of a yellowish color. It gives a nice tone to it. Now, we might want to add more lights in the future, but one light is already good enough to start. All right, so make sure you have that working, and let's get started.